haven't had the chance to meet her, she invented the AeroBrush technology. Her work's been featured in hundreds of magazines, including Vogue, Glamour, Cosmo, Allure. She's been on the Today Show, Good Morning America, so she certainly is a beauty expert, and we're so lucky to have her here to share with us a little bit more about how Envy came about and how you can experience the beauty with benefits.
Yes, well, I'm really excited about sharing the product with you. It is a true airbrush product, and I actually developed it to be the gentlest way of applying makeup to the skin, because you've just mist it on just like you're misting your face with water. It's good and healthy for your skin when you're using it, but it is paraben free and talc free. That's really important. Talc is a powder. Powder is drying. Powder goes into your pores and clogs your pores. So we don't have any of that in there. It's great for all skin types and all skin tones. I have traveled the world, so it actually allows your own skin tone to come through, and you can actually build this product up by layering it. So one mist is like the application that you would get with a tinted moisturizer. Two is like the application of a liquid, and three is like an oil based or a mineral based powder that is heavier, and you can cover anything by simply layering it, so you control the coverage. It is totally wear resistant and water resistant. When water resistant, you can swim in this all day long. You can be in extreme humidity and it will not come off unless you use your gentle cleanser. And but the wear, you can pull your hair back. If you have very light hair and you're going darker, you want to protect your hairline. If you have very dark hair and you're going lighter, same thing. So the spray pattern, if you look at the spray, it is a very narrow spray pattern. You see how narrow that is? So when you mist your face, you just do a little tiny zigzag right down the center. And so that way it gives you the coverage right down the center where you need it most, and then it sort of feathers itself back. You're gonna pick the shade that matches your skin tone to use as a foundation and as a concealer. Then you can go one shade darker, which is the darker shade that's in there, and you can use the lighter shade as a highlighter or as a concealer. So if you have the starter kit
of the audience.
Well, there's absolutely no animal testing with this product. People are saying, well, if it wasn't tested on animals, who was it tested on? We did do a big focus group. I believe there was about 800 results with the final formula. And then there's also tests that you use that are done through an outside service, and they actually put the product on the skin repeatedly every day for 3 months. And so it was really important for me to have a formula that was gentle, that could be used on everybody. So it is fragrance free. If you smell a fragrance to it, there is elements in there like the aloe vera, things that you may smell, but there is no fragrance. It's just really healthy, and it's good for you. It's good for the environment. The propellant that was used, that we are using, it has been on the FDA's GRAS list for 45, 50 years at least. There's no ozone depleting chemicals in it. It is really fresh and really good for your skin. I say fresh, and that reminds me to say that this product, because of the way it's sealed in the can, nothing can get in. So people that typically break out from wearing makeup, it's generally the bacteria that has been added to it by just touching it and putting it back into the can. And over time, you continue using that, and you get into sort of this vicious cycle where you use the makeup to cover the breakouts, and then you break out again. So with this, that will never happen, because we say it's first time fresh every time you spray your face. So nothing can get in. And then for the same reason, nothing can get out as well. And so that means the water that's in there, the APT 200, the vitamin A, the vitamin E, the vitamin D, the aloe vera, everything that's good and healthy for your skin in there cannot evaporate. So every time you mist your face, you get a brand new 100% fresh formula every time.
Yeah, that was a little bit about the cleanser.
The bronzer is I do not leave the house without this on my skin. It gives me a glow that I had when I was in my 20s. And it's kind of funny. I say it's the glow without the disco. There is no glitter in it. It literally is a pearl that is the same golden caramely shade that you would use to give yourself a tan, but the pearls are crushed, triple milled, so that they're so tiny that they pick up the light and they give you a glow. But even you can use it on mature skin. So depending on the look that you want to apply your primer first and then your foundation. Sometimes I just use my foundation as my concealer and just mist the bronzer all over my face. If you want it to be in a specific place, then you can apply it by spraying it in the palm of your hand and tapping it on with your finger. You can also spray it on a big fluffy brush and brush it on. So it is a product that works on all skin types, all skin colors. We chose this shade in particular because if you are the lightest of light skin, all the way up to a 7, this is gonna give you a warm golden glow. If you are an 8 or a 9, so if you have darker skin, it'll give you a golden glow, but it'll be more like a highlighter. So it works on every skin tone, and you're gonna love it. And then, of course, we both had it on our legs. I use it on my décolleté, on my arms when they're showing, because I love the glow that I get. So it's great for face and body.
For sure, this is absolutely.
Some of the questions I've been getting is, do I really need all 3? All 3 of them have a very unique function. So if you're familiar with primers, you understand that their function generally is to fill the fine lines and pores and to create a smooth, even surface. So actually what it's doing is your skin surface is like this. So it just gives you a nice, even surface, and it softens every area. So like this skin around your eyes, your eyelids, your lip skin is different than it is here. So it creates an even texture as well, but it also coats everything that you spray. So your eyelashes, your lids, your lips, your eyebrows. And so you're really getting 5 primers in one, in literally a 1-second mist. It's also completely clear. So it's a great product to practice with. And, the first couple of times you spray your face, there's a little bit of a learning curve because you're going to find out what is the perfect amount for you in the distance. So when you spray, you turn sideways and you hold the can. Also like to use the product. Now this is a lighter shade. This is the one that's actually in your kit with the 3 shades. You can spray it in the palm of your hand, and that's what it should look like a little creamy round circle. And then you can use this as your concealer. So I'm really little in the camera right here, but let me see if I can do this. Use this as your concealer. This can go right over the top of your Instantly Ageless. And then you get that bright sort of highlight. I'm sure you've seen all the social media where they're doing all the highlighting and contouring and painting the face. That actually, you can get that look with this product, but in a much more wearable, everyday, soft look. And using your concealer like this, getting that highlight through here, you can literally go down the center of your nose with it, around the corners of your nose. And I like to use the concealer so that I don't overspray everywhere else. So all the rest of my skin is my skin, just airbrushed and perfect. But then if I do have a spot or a freckle or something I want to cover, I can do that with my finger, so it's more directional. So then you can also take the shade that's darker with your headband on and spray like this across your forehead, down the sides of your cheeks, and on your chest. And there you've got that highlighted, contoured look that it took somebody 30 minutes to do, and then they had to blend, blend, blend. Yours is already blended perfectly. You're gonna love that.
And you absolutely will. I know you.
Any animal testing whatsoever, that's really important to me and everyone at Jeunesse as well. The product was actually tested on people. And so, there's an outside company that is used for that. So we also did a focus group for the product. I believe there was 800 people that participated, and then we also used an outside source. So the product was tested on people, not on animals, and it is good for the environment. It's healthy for you. It's healthy for your skin. I literally go into doctor's offices and I use this right over the top of a CO2 peel. You know how people have procedures and they get red. If you have your eyebrows waxed too close, there's healthy, good ingredients in there that will benefit your skin and long-term benefit your skin. Have fun with it. Play with it. It's an extension of your skincare. We don't think about this as a makeup or a cosmetic product. There's only 8% pigment in the bottle, and so everything else that's in there is good for your skin, and it's beauty with benefits, and it will give you a instant airbrush perfection. And I think that that's great because, you know, it takes a while for us to start to see results with some products, but with this, when you apply it, you actually see the before and after, even on someone that has perfect skin. It gives that sort of blurred airbrush effect. And, you know, makeup is like an accessory, but this is an extension to your skincare. And it's great for men too. They love it. They love it.
Beautiful.